Well then. Alright. So my ears are getting all clogged up again. And I just realized I forgot to take my pain medicine again. So give me just a moment. I'm gonna go do that. No, I almost forgot. Alright. Nope, we do not want to replace that. We do, however, want to load. Yeah. Alright. So let's see. What happened last time? Oh, so many things happened last time. Okay, so we got Emma. She criticized Liam and she blames herself for his death. We got these vandalized car pictures that we know that Lisa Blint did. We have an aptitude test. We have prescriptions for Rebecca, but we don't know what they are. Rebecca told us that Ryan has arthritis. Okay, so let's figure out who killed Kate Vine. Oh, alright. Who do we need to talk to? Everyone. We need to talk to everyone. Though I don't know why Simon and Emma would know. Huh? Hmm. What is this?
Bit careless, Simon. Probably nothing important, but at this stage, I need all the clues I can get.
Um. What did I pick up? What did I pick up? Saint Bernard? Ah, Saint Bernard. Keyring, okay. And a business card. Huh. Okay. Well, let's just
A few more
jump right in.
questions, if you don't mind.
I asked about that. Yeah, I didn't think he would know.
Did you know about Ryan's arthritis?
Ryan? He's got arthritis?
Apparently.
Oh, I didn't know. I hadn't noticed he had any problems.
Well, if they didn't know, why would we? Also, I need to jump over here. Boop. There. Alright. Gotta do my lurker duties. Lurker duty. God, that sounds gross, doesn't it? Alright. Doesn't know about arthritis. What's this?
I think you dropped this outside. Someone you know.
Oh, this is just from some IT guy I met. I don't need it.
Enough. I noticed some numbers on the back. Do you need these?
I don't know. What is it?
1905?
Oh, yeah, that's just a pin for something. It's okay, I can remember it.
So not an offshore savings account or anything.
No, it's not important.
Oh. 119 what?
I think you dropped this outside. Someone you know.
Oh, this is just from some IT guy I met. I don't need it.
Enough. I noticed some numbers on the back. Do you need these?
I don't know. What is it?
1905?
Oh, yeah, that's just a pin for something. It's okay, I can remember it.
So.
Alright. Why do you have a thing
Is
for
this
St.
yours?
Matthew? Or
Yeah.
St. Bart?
That's from my keys. Where did you find that?
Just outside.
Right. Oh, it must have come off when Nathan dropped my keys off.
Nathan?
He was borrowing my car.
Who's Nathan?
That's very trusting.
Yeah, I suppose it is. I am a bit too trusting, really. It's a new car as well.
Who's Nathan? Why do you have a bike?
Aha.
So the bike's the only way you can get to work, yes?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the car?
I can't drive the car yet, can I? I don't have my license.
Right.
I got a windfall from an insurance payout. Just figured I'd buy something sensible with it straight away instead of wasting the money.
What was the insurance payout?
It was for a laptop. It got stolen down at Atlas.
At Atlas?
Well, they didn't break in. I think they just walked in and took it.
It's a lot
The
for a
laptop was in a storeroom, but I think the lock was broken, to be honest.
Doesn't sound like they're taking their security very seriously.
Actually, it got a lot better after that.
I think I'll check it anyway.
Must have been a very nice laptop to be able to buy a car with the insurance. Or a very cheap car. Might have to have a talk with Ryan about his security measures.
Seriously? All right, so this is my thought on all of this. This business company, Atlas, tells its students to do risky things, but not to offend or hurt anybody. And yet, in our various discoveries, we found that their car, the owner's car, has been vandalized, and Simon's laptop got stolen, which to me seems like very risky business. Hey, Daryl, how you doing? How's your lovely Wednesday going? I mean, mean, that doesn't really seem like, like, why would you go to a business school that tells you to break the law? Hungry? It's 3 o'clock. Go have a snacky snacks. Have some delicious, dry roasted almonds. Alright, let's visit Emma. So did you see earlier that we got some prescriptions for Rebecca? They're made out to Rebecca, but they're actually for Ryan's arthritis because the doctor's old-fashioned. That's a prescription fraud, incidentally. Well, I hope it's a yummy lunch.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Alright.
Did you know about Ryan Rand's arthritis?
Arthritis? I didn't think Ryan had arthritis.
I know, right? It is super suspicious. Suspicious. Oh, that's right. I meant to go over there and change that. Give me a second. I meant to change the text for my chat box so you can actually see it. Crud. I forgot color combinations, so let's just make that 50 red, 50 green, and 50 of the other one. Nope, still can't see it. Okay. I will need to change that. Oh, over in the little thing underneath my face is where I put the chat box, but I made the color for the box white because I forgot that, you know, it's not black like it is on my screen there. Background color. It's pure white. I know! And I am stupid. Let's go to this. Oh, that's gonna look so gross. Well, I shouldn't be messing with that now. I'll mess with it later. Remind me later so that I will change the text color. Configure for chat box. Go to widget settings. I did that. Height FPS. Nope. Okay. Well, I don't want to... but that's going to be annoying. Let's try that. did nothing. Alright, well, I'll have to mess with that later. Or just change my image there. Darn it. I like that, though. Makes it nice and clean. Oh, well, I knew there was something else I was forgetting.
Have you seen this before?
Nope. Sorry, never heard of him.
You never heard of this person.
And what do you know about this?
This is Simon's. I bought this for him when we were on holiday. Has he lost it?
He dropped it.
He can't keep anything.
Oh, that's ugly. I really don't like that. Well, I shouldn't be messing with this now. Also, Simon
Did you
has a
know
car.
about Simon's laptop being stolen?
Yeah, because it had all my college work on it, which I hadn't backed up or saved. Not that it mattered much, but I did buy a new one. And Simon uses it now. When I let him.
When you let him. Ha! I like her, even though she's a liar. Well, let's just do it that way. So, and new. He had a laptop which got stolen, and apparently the insurance payout was enough to get him a new car. So, I mean, that's a huge payout, right? There we go. Now we'll be able to see the text. Blech. I don't like it. I like having the clear window down there a lot better. But I couldn't find a good texture. Alright.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Let's go back to Rebecca real quick and ask her about stuff.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
I know it's much easier to see.
Have you seen this before?
I just don't.
No.
No.
Do you know anything about this?
Why would
No,
she?
sorry.
Why would she know anything about Simon's car?
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Seriously. Alright, let's go over to Paul's house. Even though I have no expectation of
Couple
him
more
knowing
questions,
anything
if
about
that's
this
okay.
stuff either. He's not trying to shag anyone. I still think that this designed to test psychological issues should be, something that she was drunk. I mean, possibly spoke to her, only met her a few times. I mean, that's a psychological issue. Anyway. The medical cupboard at the pub. Does your local pub have a medical cupboard? Oh, sure, his debonair smile and witty charm says otherwise. I think that's just the actor. Honestly.
When did Ryan begin to suffer from arthritis?
Ryan doesn't suffer from arthritis.
Oh?
Really?
The only thing that Ryan suffers from is a pathetic inability to deal with any kind of discomfort. He pulled his back sometime last year. Since then, he's going around telling everybody he suffers from arthritis.
I thought he had medication for it.
Oh, he only has medication because his GP, who is almost as dysfunctional as he is, keeps prescribing it for him.
So you don't believe he really has arthritis?
Not at all.
He is an asshole. And he is not a doctor. I mean, he's a businessman, a millionaire, according to him anyway. It's a low pain threshold. I don't think there's anything I can really ask about that.
Do you know who this is? Dean Hayfield, Aztec.
Sorry, never heard of him. We have some prisoner sort. Does
A
RIT.
prisoner?
Large guy. No manners.
We have a prisoner that does RIT. What kind of a response is that? Hey, Harvey, let's go to the local prison and get someone to do our technical. Let's go get a hacker. Oh, what kind of a I don't know. Maybe he is chained to a desk.
Seen this before anywhere?
No.
No.
And what do you know about Simon's laptop being stolen from Atlas?
No, I wasn't happy about it.
What did you do about it?
I got
Ryan
a prisoner.
paid a con man to install a complicated CCTV system at twice the price that it would probably have cost. Seemed to do the trick, though. We haven't had a theft since.
Except yours. Someone stole your soul. Oh. Haha! It seems like a contradiction to me. We installed this complicated CCTV system, and then I pretended to pickpocket all of the students. All right.
Okay, that's it for now.
I don't
Thank you.
think I can contradict you on any of that garbage. What do you think? Should we go talk to our favorite stoner James? And I don't think he would know anything about any of this. Oh, apparently. Was that a PIN number on that business card? Oh my. Oh dear. Yeah.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Alright. Nobody knows that he has arthritis.
Recognise this at all?
It's a business card.
Yeah, he fixed my laptop.
You have
Does
a
he live
laptop?
locally?
I think so.
I want wonder how they did
Seen
these.
this before?
Don't think so.
Is this really how police investigations are handled in good old England? Like, yeah, well, I'm gonna have this cop stop by my house 50 times in 3 hours. It's unlikely he would know about. But he's his friend. He's his mate.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
He knows all kinds of random crap. No, not at all. Have you seen this before? Have you ever seen these? Do you know what this is? It's a business card. What do you want? Does this look familiar? It's a cell phone. It looks like a cell phone. I know I'm goofing around. I don't want you to choke, by the way. I am actually... I know what none of these things are! Nope. Alright, so whenever they did... and you can't prove otherwise. That's true. If you do a straight-out denial about everything... No, I've never seen a cell phone before. No, I don't know anything about rabbits. I mean, okay. Why would I know anything about rabbits? That's just pretty random, of course, I know. Alright. How many buttons do I have to click? Let's go down the corridor and make sure no one has stolen the tea, kitty. Yep, no new clues in here. Have you ever seen pants before? Alright, so what I was originally saying. I wonder how they did the takes for these interviews. Because, I mean, they would have had to have done all of these in one, day of shoots. Right? Woohoo! Thanks for the hosties. Hosties and toasties.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
This poor man is never going to get to finish his whiskey. Lisa still believes demons are possessing her. Alright. But he's the one that told me about Atlas's aptitude test.
Do you know what the medicine in the cupboard at the pub is for?
You'd better ask Rebecca about that. I'm not exactly sure what's in there. She tends to keep her wares under lock and key. So, our wedding night was quite a surprise.
She has a penis. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, God. Alright, so I'm betting you were not here for when we discovered that little bit of evidence. I walked into the pub, and Rebecca was like, you need to tell him about Simon. And then she went, dig, dig, dig. Here. You better take this. And shoved it at him. And he was like, oh, and then she was like, you better do what I tell you. Slap. And he was like, oh, it's going to be that sort of night, is it? She's like, if you're lucky. It was like, oh, God. Really? What was I doing? Oh, yes.
Tell me about your arthritis.
Oh, you found out about that. Well, yes, I'm old before my time.
With a wife and a father like
It's
that.
very unlucky to have it so young.
Well, I take a lot from life, Inspector. And sometimes life likes to give you a little bit back. I mean, it's not too bad, it's not too debilitating. It's mainly some in my right hand, some in my left hand. It's not particularly a problem. Makes it difficult to hold small things, though.
Like your...
Do you take for it?
I get a prescription painkiller.
How often do you need that?
Not often, as and when. I keep some here, I keep some at home. It's not a problem.
By the way, how's the sound for these guys? I dropped it down on my end, but I don't think prescription painkillers. That sounds like a problem to me. But they're your prescriptions. Have you seen?
Know anything about this?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. We have our own IT chap. Lovely chap, in fact. Fat and sweaty, though. It's like a double act, doesn't it?
I would have liked it if he'd called him a chappie. Have you ever seen Saint
Have you
Bartholomew
seen this before?
No, sorry.
Do you know anything about Simon's car?
Were you at Atlas when Simon's laptop was stolen?
Oh, I believe I was, yes. It was taken from the storeroom in the hallway.
Was it ever recovered?
No, we didn't catch anyone. We're quite exposed out here. Somebody
dear.
just wandered along the lanes, seen into the storeroom. It's not particularly secure. They could have been in and out within minutes.
I mean, how many times have you come into this
That's why
building?
we advise people to keep their valuables with them. You can't be too careful these days, Inspector.
I'm sorry. We advise students to keep their valuables with them, and then my father wandered in and just stole everybody's wallets. I mean, who does that, right? I'd be offended too. I know. I know this is a thing. I mean, it's so stupid. Alright. Alright, there has to be something. Kate Vine's death. Drunk. Hadn't suspected any emotional problems, but I can't ask him about. Injury. Wait. Go away. I know. This one. This one. Yes.
Aha.
Yes!
So, you don't keep any medicines on site at Atlas,
No.
except your prescription painkillers.
Well, these are not available to the students.
But they are kept on site.
Yes, but they're locked away. They're kept in the storeroom. Nobody would have access to them.
You're sure about that?
The storeroom that's not very
Absolutely
secure?
What are the painkillers, Ryan?
Painkillers. Just painkillers. Normal
Oxycontin?
painkillers.
Paracetamol, codeine, morphine.
Well, all right, they're morphine tablets, yes.
Seems a bit extreme.
Really?
Oh, come on, Inspector. I know what you're thinking, but there's no way Kate could have had access to them.
Because they're in the storeroom.
Well, not just that. She wouldn't have even known about them, or where they were.
Sure about that?
Yes.
Yes!
So it is morphine Ryan's taking. The pieces are starting to come together. Now I just have to work
I
out
know,
how Kate
right?
got hold of it.
Morphine
It was
is
Ryan's morphine she got hold of course.
morphine is huge. You do not take that for simple arthritis. I mean, even my top of the line, I took Lortridine, which is an opiate derivative, and of course I'm allergic to it. However, morphine not a problem. Laptop, storeroom. No, not that one. Not that one. Go away. Go away. Where was that?
Aha.
So the storeroom isn't particularly secure, yet you keep your morphine tablets in there. I thought you said no one could get access to the morphine, but they could, quite easily, couldn't they, Ryan?
I didn't mean that storeroom. I meant a different storeroom. I keep them in there.
Different storeroom.
Okay.
Hey, Babs,
So
how
where
you
was it
doing?
locked up?
It's upstairs. It's got a combination lock on it. Nobody could have access to it except me and Dad. Nobody.
I might have a look at that if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all.
Don't mind at all.
Combination locked room, I see. Well, I might have a look around for that. See how secure and combination locked it really is.
Is the combination happen to be 1905, like the back of this business card, which I can't flip over? Let's see. How you doing, Babs? I see that you are still going strong with... Wait, where are you? There you are. Oh, it's a rerun. Final Fantasy IX. Ooh. I actually need to catch up with you on that one. That's about where I had to stop playing because my controller, that's the word I want, got broken. Alright, so what? Contents of the cupboard locked, dropped key ring, blah blah blah. Alright, do we think there's anything else I can get him on this crap? That is not a problem. He plays the guitar? Okay. Well, from my own experience, actually, playing the guitar is excellent physical therapy for
Thank
the
you.
hands.
Probably be back
Even
later.
if you do it poorly. Try the lounge, go upstairs. Private. Where am I? Hello? Did I come up here too soon? I came up here too soon.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Can I get the did I won? I don't know. How do I get the combination? Dropped key ring, arthritis, prescriptions, aptitude test. These people, they're just dropping everything. Yeah, he has arthritis in his hands, apparently. Locked room upstairs. How... Seriously, how do I go upstairs? I mean, he didn't...
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Let's return to the hallway for a second. Nope, okay. Go upstairs. It would be painful, but movement is the... Oh, I know. Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah.
Welcome to the mirror room.
Ooh.
This exercise is all about identifying the difference between the image one presents to the world and one's real self, which lies deep in our unconscious. As you move through the network of mirrors, practice seeing yourself as a stranger, The more you separate from your persona, the more aware you will become of your true desires and ambitions.
That must be really
Chant
annoying
with
for the
us.
cleaner.
I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself.
I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself. I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself.
This exercise involves the use of liberation masks. You have now completed Module 1. Module 2 covers boundary testing, threshold testing, and extreme testing. Please read the notes carefully before attempting the module.
Ooh, what'd I get? What'd I get? What'd I get? Mirror room. How did they do this, I wonder? Did they, like, go to a fun fair and just be like, hey, can we use your mirror maze? This is gonna be awesome, guys. And who puts a DVD player in the middle of a maze? I mean, like, actually on the floor well, not like in the center of the maze, but like just sort of in the maze.
Ask about a few more things, please. Can you tell me what you know about the mirror room upstairs?
Oh, you found that then. Well, it's very similar to the costumes, Inspector. It's designed to help the students look at themselves differently.
And what do you do with the mirrors?
You look at yourself, Inspector.
I have so many objections.
You look at yourself until you start seeing yourself as others do.
That's
and
impossible.
You don't see yourself as you do anymore. It really, the idea is that you can see yourself eventually any way you wish.
You can already
So why
do that.
in a locked room?
To make sure you're not distracted, that's all.
How often is it used?
Not often, a few times a month. Some students find it useful, some don't.
I want to pause. I want to pause right there. I got into a locked room that is locked by a secure keypad. You didn't give me the combination. You're not sitting there going, oh, Inspector, how did you get into this locked room that I told you was absolutely secure and is where I keep my morphine tablets? And I'm not saying something like, oh, well, the morphine tablets? I have so many problems. How is that not a contradiction? Is it a different room? Did I miss something? It's in a locked room upstairs. I got into the room using a random card that one of your students dropped, and you said it was a secret combination, except, of course, now that it's in a locked room upstairs. Combination locked room at Atlas. Can I show you the dropped business card? Be like, hey, dude, the combination for this thing is on the back of this card here. How is... I have so many problems with this. This is a huge, huge leap of logic that I'm apparently missing. All right, let's go up to scrying mirrors. Something that's been auto hypnosis? Oh! Ankle General Goatee. I haven't... Well, I've seen you streaming a few times. How's your day been? have so many problems with this. And at no point is it like, there's this question that I can ask. Oh man, that is a long stream. I hope you get to take some rest now. And hello people from General Goatee's stream. This is Simquill. We're doing Contradiction Spot the Liar, where I am oh yeah, pizza. I am playing Detective Jinx, and I'm trying to solve the murder of this lady here. I was told that there's morphine tablets upstairs in a locked room. Just Monica is now following me. Thank you, Just Monica. I know I've seen you somewhere. Probably General Goatee's stream before. There's a locked room upstairs. I went upstairs. I used a PIN number that I found on the back of this business card, which I can't ask about. And I got in there. I didn't find any morphine. Is there another room up there that I'm missing?
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Alright, let's go back up there. Can I go into that room? Is that a room I can go into? This is the only one that's got a key combination on it. Prior! Okay, there's nothing else I can look at in this room. Is there anything I can use in this room? Let's use this in here. No. Can I use this in here? No. Can I use this in here for some reason? I don't know. He's lying. He is so lying, and here, use this drug in here. Ah. Oh, this isn't. Here, use this cardboard mask. Am I just getting hung up on this? He keeps it in a locked room upstairs. Go up to the locker room. And how is that not a contradiction? Oh. Arrgh. Alright. Gotta hit my microphone again. I guess. And I can't go into that room because it's... Can I? Nope, I can't go down there. Can I go there? Alright, so if this is... And I can't ask about it. I can't say, hey, and this guy's not like, how'd you get that number? It seems like a huge, huge thing that people would ask about. I mean, if I had a secure room in my secret, not so secret, culty business orientations thing, and some random inspector's like, hey, I just got into your secret locked room. I'd totally be like, hey, how'd you get into my secret locked room, yo? This guy doesn't care. Like, what, did I leave it unlocked? Let's go down here, just in case. Nope. Oh, so I did look up how much they raised in Kickstarter to fund this entire game. It's actually £7,500.
Okay?
I don't know how much that is in American, but I'm guessing what I initially said is probably close. It's like $5,000, $6,000, or maybe the other way around, $8,000, which is still a teensy amount for a video game, especially.
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Mirror room. No, I heard about it, but I think it was only for the students later on in the course. Something like that.
I see no reason to,
Thank you.
to call her
Probably
a liar
be
on
back
that.
later.
Also, Simon's laptop got stolen, and he got enough money from insurance to buy a car. I mean, that seems
Do you
odd to
know
me.
about the mirror room at Atlas?
Yeah.
What's it used for?
Well, it's mainly for the auto-hypnosis module. You go in and you stare into the mirror and you go into a trance. Then, when you're ready, you come back out.
So you just go in whenever you want to?
Oh, no. There's certain times when you're allowed in, and only they know the combinations anyway, so you can't really get in.
Except
You don't know the combination?
No.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Aha.
So you didn't know the combination to the locked mirror room?
Nope.
Then how did I get in?
You'd written it down, hadn't you? This is the combination to the mirror room, Simon, that you wrote. It isn't a pin, it's a combination.
Yeah.
You see, this sort of thing makes me suspicious, Simon. What were you doing in there that you didn't want anyone, including me, to find out?
It's just part of the course, isn't it? I just wanted to go in there when I was ready.
On your own? You didn't give the number to anyone else?
No.
Simon, there was morphine kept in that room that might have played a part in Kate Vine's death. Did Kate have the number?
Where did I find the morphine?
Okay. We both went in.
All right.
Together?
We were trying to outdo each other. We both tried to morph in.
What do you mean trying to outdo each other?
It's part of the course. To see how far you can push yourself. To see if you could do something you wouldn't normally do.
Like take drugs.
When was this?
A few months ago?
How often did you try it?
A few months ago.
Only that once. I'd never do it again.
How about Kate?
A few months?
I don't know. Sorry.
You've only known her 3 months, according to you.
So that's how Kate got the morphine. But what exactly does this testing involve? Could this have been what killed Kate? 11 o'clock. Just an hour left to solve this thing.
Oh, God. So many things. I haven't searched the woods in a while. Oh, boy. Alright, so this is the wife. Let's go to the restaurant real quick. Of the dude that I was talking to. And this is where I found the morphine originally. In a locked cabinet that she left open. So secure.
A few more questions, please.
Okay. I asked about this, asked about this, asked about this, right? Yeah.
Do you know anything about a locked room at Atlas with mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
You liar. Did she know anything about... No.
That's it for the time
So
being.
if you're
Thank
gonna
you.
lie to the police, just deny everything. Just flat out deny everything and deflect. Oh, I don't know, you'll have to ask my husband. And you have to do that laugh. Because, I mean, why not?
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock?
How did you get in
bathroom?
there?
I was given the code for the combination.
No, you
All
weren't.
right.
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
And not in theory.
So how's the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation room where the students can reflect on themselves, literally.
And what about the CD?
Well, that helps too. It's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
I love him. Alright. Mirrors. Used for meditation. Does that go back to auto-hypnosis? Ah, see, that looks like an obvious contradiction to me. Oh, we don't use mirrors for meditation and scrying, except for the room that we have specifically for mirrors and medication. That too. Is there anything else? Used on the course. I don't think I can get him
Thank
on
you.
anything.
Probably be back later.
There has to be other things that I can get for him. Alright, let's go to the woods at 11 o'clock at night. This seems like a perfectly safe and reasonable thing to do without a partner. Those people are still fishing for crawfish, crawdaddies. 11 o'clock at night on a Sunday. I think this is a Sunday.
Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to. Excellent, Tom.
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
That man needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
You idiot.
What is this?
A test.
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test. I thought, you were supposed to be good at working things out. Inspector Jenks.
And so this would be for Atlas, would it? Kyle?
How do you know my name?
Disappear now.
It's not a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you? It's okay, Tom. Mr. Jenks won't be bothering us anymore.
Who does that?
Don't make any rash commitments.
Hey, Copper. You don't want to ask me questions in the middle of the woods at night. In the middle of an investigation. Why, with this hand, I'll...
Well. You really should take more care of your things, Ryan. Is your keys, Kyle?
Piss off.
No.
Just people.
So that's threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can do with this key fob first.
We're gonna go back over to their house. Alright, so of the many problems I have with that, what we just witnessed, the viscous tissue, the connective tissue that runs in between your hands, would be severely damaged if you were to do that, as well as the muscles in the hand, so that you wouldn't be able to grasp, do that, or do that without experiencing extreme pain. And, I mean, doing something idiotic like that, you would put yourself at risk for all kinds of infections. And you don't want your fascious tissue to get infected. So don't go sticking skewers in your hand. Hand piercings are a bad idea. I can't read with the blue screen. It all just kind of looks blue.
Bingo. Well, Ryan, what have you been up to? Be
500
very
pounds
interesting to see
only?
how he explains this one.
Is 500 pounds worth more in England land? I mean, that's just 500 buckaroo screws. I'm not gonna lock your car. Who do we want to talk to first about this? Wonder what James is up to. God. Alright, let's go ask James. Let me hide behind this doorway. air filter and some kittens. I'll just sneak up on him in the greenhouse, I guess. There's this police inspector around. He'll never come and inspect again. These people. This script. I love it, though. I absolutely love it. Welcome back. Clanks. Those aren't clanks.
So James is interested in poppy pods, is he? I think he's got some explaining to do.
Would you like to explain how you know what poppy pods look like? You're gonna go live soon. Okay. Well, do you want to hang out until 5 and then I'll throw over to you? I know I started a bit late, but this should be wrapping up real soon. And then you'll know who done it.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
You don't care, do you? It isn't worth asking about this key. Oh, okay. Well, have fun. I'll be hiding from the rain. Wow, it got dark fast.
What can you tell me about several boxes of dried poppy pods in the greenhouse back there?
Feel free to take some if you want.
What are they for, James?
Decoration? Why?
Decoration?
Decoration.
There's a big market for them among the over 70s.
So what are you doing with them?
Selling them to grannies.
Okay, James, let's just cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Me? I can honestly say I've never done anything like that, Inspector.
Sure about that?
Scout's honour.
And who was the guy delivering them?
A friend. Someone gave them to him. He asked me if I wanted them. I said I'd have a look and see if I liked them.
You just thought you'd have a look? No particular reason?
I'm a plant scientist, that's what I do.
Have you ever sold them to anyone else?
I only got them a few minutes ago.
In the past. You know Kate's body had opium in the blood when it was found?
No, I didn't. Hey, that's nothing to do with me.
Let's hope not.
Okay, let's see. Homebrew. Herbal tea. Screwing my packet of dried leaves. Except I know you were lying about that. I mean, honestly, if he's bothering to do a legal drug, I don't know why he would bother with an illegal drug. Okay. I don't know that I can really get him on any of this crap.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
So we'll just leave it there, James, until I can think about what you just said a bit more.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Questions.
Now, why do you think Ryan might want to give Kate a cheque for £500?
I've really no idea.
Really no idea.
Where did you find it?
Just outside.
You better ask him.
You think Ryan was interested romantically in Kate?
I know he has a weakness for blondes, but I didn't think it had gone so far as his offering them cash.
She's a brunette. Also, his wife is a brunette. Yeah, she's... she's a brunette.
What do you know about poppy pods?
What?
Poppy pod?
Ever come across anyone selling them, using them?
No.
I love that no. Doesn't know why he would give her $500. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Arthritis, aptitude, psychological, interest in the occult. And now it's thundering. Big theft, witchy video, Didn't at some point he say that no one was coerced to be here? Am I getting him confused with someone else? I must be getting him confused with someone else here. Yes, those things have nothing to do with each other. I just need to get that cleared out of there. 'Cause there's something else I wanted to do. It was unlock bicycle. You wouldn't know about that. I wouldn't know about that. Broken pendant, freedom card. We know who he bought it for. I am sorry that this part is boring. Reluctantly abides by the law? No, that's not it. Personal problems. And aptitude test. Oh. Well. I know he's lying about something. I just can't figure out what it is. And it's... What is it? Used for meditation. Am I getting confused on... Is meditation considered the occult? I mean, I know certain straight-laced people would say so. I didn't steal from Liam that night. I just stole from him on other nights.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Dang it. I know he's lying about something amongst all that, but I can't figure it out. Can I ask her about a $500 check to some girl? I doubt it, but we'll find out.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Best not to ask.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Go on.
Ever come across anyone trying to sell them or anything like that? Maybe even in here?
Not that I remember.
Is there anything I can get from her on that crap? I don't know.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Babs. I didn't see the alert pop up on that one. And hello, everybody else. If you have ideas about what I should be asking these people, I'm open to suggestions. 'Cause we are closing in. We are so close. It's 11 o'clock
A few
at
more
night.
questions, please. Thank you. Strange question. Have you ever known of anyone selling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? Don't think so. Isn't that opium?
Kind of. It's okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Odd question, but have you ever seen anyone handling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? As in, for opium? No. Though James did have opium tea once, I think.
Where did he get it from?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
Oh, really? Yeah, they are.
Taste like?
But I don't know. I didn't try it.
Really?
I didn't want to risk it, did I? But I went to hospital once. I had codeine, and I went into anaphylactic shock.
Oh.
The doctor said it was an opium derivative, apparently. So.
And you think that? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Didn't arthritis. Stolen laptop, mirror room. Ha-ha!
Aha.
You and Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon. Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Well, no, I didn't. Kate did, though.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
Oh my god.
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such.
I need more tea.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate. To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
What?
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the group, basically.
What do you mean test her?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me. And the other person's the...
victim?
Well, it's not like that. It's completely consensual. It's just boundary testing.
Yeah.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear.
Atlas seemed to have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate?
Of the people that I have the most suspicion for, Simon actually is not that high on the list because he admits to so much stuff. I mean, he lied about the opium because he knew it was wrong. So he does feel guilt. So this thing where he's supposed to be learning to not feel guilt. Boop. What was I saying? Feel guilt. Okay. It isn't working. Alright. Is there anything... Is morphine a hallucinogenic? Oh. Well, whoops. I know who did it. But that's because I watched the TFS playthrough. And even then, I say watched as in I had it going, and I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. Did he ever say anything about using the... He's the one that told me about that. Okay. Let's go back to Emma.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
But it's the getting there that I don't know how.
Do you know what a prime candidate is at Atlas?
Yes,
so
it's
close.
What every student wants to be. It's the best student. Apparently, you get a great high-paid job afterwards.
Kind of concerned
think
about
that really
the
happens,
thunder, though.
Did you know anyone in the running to be prime candidate?
What, like Simon? I don't think they picked Simon, to be honest.
Neither do I.
Well, he's got too many morals, and you can't have both at Atlas.
Well, considering that you slept with the owner of this shit whenever you were with Simon, yeah.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
And she is a little Miss Liar, but what she's lying about is honestly totally understandable. Alright, what do I want to do? Rebecca, Ryan, and Paul. There is so much I haven't asked Ryan yet, so we're gonna sneak into the woods here. At midnight, almost. I want to know what that little spot is right there. Is that where they found the body? I mean, who is at the office at midnight? I mean, who does? Who does that? I don't think there's anything else I can find out in the...
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Other thing? Alright. Where did we leave off? You're the one who said that there are people...
Would you like to explain what this is, please, Ryan? £500 intended for Kate. It fell out of your car. At least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
I suppose so.
So why were you going to give Kate £500, Ryan?
It was just a little incentive, that's all. Just a little incentive.
Not very little, Ryan. £500.
She was a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
Well, obviously not.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
It's not actual money, it's a piece of paper promising to give people money. Alright. Actually, I don't want to ask about that just yet.
Know anything about poppy pods? Come across anyone selling them or anything?
Poppy pods? Well, don't tell anyone, Inspector, but I hear that you can make opium out of those. Why do you ask?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Those weird reactions.
Now, tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector? Prime candidates are simply the best students, the ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional. And they get a wonderful top job. It seems a very simple deal.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is? Do you test students?
No.
Did you ever, say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you? I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives. More than I.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
Let me just cast all this shade on one of my best students, okay? Okay. Now, incentive. Students are distracted a few times a month. Something about nobody thinks people are free to do. No. Ba-ba-ba. What is it? It's students aren't something. Haha, they aren't coerced or bribed.
Aha. So, students aren't coerced or bribed in any way, except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were going to give Kate the £500 as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector.
Oh.
It was an
Yay,
incentive.
thank you,
That's all, a little
So, how often do you use incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong
I
word.
have no
the
idea
money
how to
was
say
just to
your
see
name.
how Kate would respond. It was part of her assessment.
Assessment?
We have to assess students as they progress. We don't use conventional methods like sitting an exam or anything like that. People pay for this course per session.
Well, it's
we
nice
have
to
to
see
know
you.
if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment?
Yes, we are. We have to. This is a business, not a charity.
I appreciate your support.
So Ryan's claiming the money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
These people, they always talk. That was good. I don't know what we just learned because I was trying to figure out how to say your name. Solstice X Red. There we go. Sorry, there's a weird little pop-up over here. I couldn't quite read it. Well, I'm glad to see you here. And let's see, you're in which Discord? The Lurker Discord? The Virtual Odyssey Discord? Behold's Discord? Because if you're in the Lurker Discord, just let me know if you're a streamer so I can set your permissions right on that. And of course I can't do that right now. Oh, I only have 20 minutes to finish this. We can finish this in 20 minutes. Crap, what did we just learn? What did we just learn? Students aren't tested? Crap, what was that under? Except for an aptitude test? No, okay. Lurker Discord, okay. Then I will set your permissions so that your alerts get on there too whenever I'm done, which shouldn't be too much longer, as long as I figure out where this was. hypnosis? Aha! Test!
Aha. Well, which one is it, Ryan? Do you test students or not?
Well, some of them, yes.
Including Kate?
Yes.
Why was she being tested?
She was being tested because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate was in the running to be prime
whiskey.
candidate.
Yes!
And did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference.
Huge difference.
If Simon decided to give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand.
That
We
look.
had nothing to do with it.
That look. Woo.
Midnight, and still no suspect, unless you count everyone I've interviewed. It's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death, but I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.
Alright. Oh. Let's talk to Paul real quick, and then we'll wrap this up, I think.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. What are prime candidates?
The best of the bunch. The peachy.
Was that thunder?
And so what does it mean
God.
to be a prime candidate?
Success. We have a special relationship with many major international companies. We provide them with our best students.
We're so close, guys. So close.
They get an instant job.
And what do you get out of it?
Well, it's a little kickback. Just business, Inspector.
Was Kate a prime candidate?
Well, as Ryan has probably already told you, yes, she was.
Did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, it's company policy. Leaders don't get involved.
And it covers your back, of course.
Well, nobody knows the students better than they do, Inspector.
Except you
It's
give
much
them
better to
aptitude
let them
tests.
just work it out among themselves.
It isn't very professional to force students to test each other to the point where one of them gets killed, Paul.
We don't force students to do anything that they don't want to do, Inspector.
So you don't force them into being tested?
No, we don't encourage anybody to hurt or offend anybody else here.
You don't use threshold testing, for instance?
No. If Simon Thompson went too far with Kate, that's his responsibility, not ours. He's the one you should be speaking to, if truth be told. I don't trust him myself.
Except the DVD in the mirror room specifically said, threshold testing. Alright, alright. Lisa, no. Emma. Oh, that. Dang it. Oh, there's. One of these things. Hi, Murphy. Alright. It's okay, buddy. One of these things is a lie, and I don't know where it is. Best students get a well-paid job. Can she be the best student if she's showing up to things drunk? Where? Advertising. Come on, brain. Come on. It's okay, Murphy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember this answer, actually. What was that under? Crap, what was that under? It's okay. It's just thunder. Nope, okay. Damn it!
Be back later on, if that's okay.
You're so close.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Do you know what a prime candidate is?
At Atlas. It's the best student.
And what does that mean?
It means they get a guaranteed job with a very good salary. Well, that's the idea anyway.
But?
Mostly they aren't up to it.
What happens then?
They get sacked.
Doesn't seem like a very good deal for the businesses.
Did you know Kate Vine was a prime candidate?
No.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I know I'm not pushing her very hard on things. Alright, what am I missing? Paul, I asked about that. Simon and Emma. Alright, well let's go talk to Simon and Emma, I guess. At midnight. Man, these people are forgiving. Someone coming over here knocking on my window at
Couple
midnight.
more questions, if that's okay.
Ask me about some bull.
Do you know whether Kate was in the running to be prime candidate or not?
I don't, but I do think she would have been chosen just because she was, you know, Kate.
You didn't discuss it with Kate?
No. No, she never talked about Atlas.
Seems a bit weird.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
I honestly don't think we're gonna get very much out of any of this.
How do you think you'd have reacted if you'd found out that Kate had been chosen to be prime candidate?
It's okay, honey.
Is that... Was she?
I'm just asking how you think you'd react.
I don't know. I wouldn't react
I'm not
in
bothered.
any way, really. I'm not bothered.
I'm not bothered.
I don't think she was, though.
What makes you think that?
Well, it's just an impression I got. You know, she's a bit flaky, to be honest. She's just not really prime candidate material.
I like the actor, though.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Nope. No, you can't. He's a big old dog, and he's terrified of the thunder. And he's trying to crawl into my lap and take a terrified poo. back! What are you doing? Didn't I ask Paul? No. It's okay, buddy.
A few more questions, please.
What does this... Best students, well-paid job, receives a kickback? Well...
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
I don't know. I don't know what that would go to. So let's, call the chief. 'Cause I don't know.
Hello, Jenks. Yes, I'm still up. Thanks for asking.
Chief Ryan admitted that he asked Simon to test Kate to see if she was good enough to be prime candidate, but he's throwing it all back on Simon. Says it was up to Simon about how he went about testing her.
Very convenient. What does Paul say?
He pretty much backs Ryan up. He claims they don't do any threshold testing.
Well, that's a load of horse droppings. He knows you're onto him, Jenks, which means you're getting somewhere at last. It's only taken you until midnight, but well done nonetheless. Listen, call me back. I'm watching an old movie, but Christopher Lee's only just turned up, so I'll be here for another hour or so, yeah?
Okay, Chief. I'll call again.
Yeah, bye.
Okay, so... I already asked about that. Hey, James, I'm gonna wake you up at midnight for no reason.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
'Cause I don't... Okay, thanks.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I asked
A
him
few more
about prime
questions, if you don't mind.
Kate was being tested for prime candidate. Did he say something? No, he didn't say anything about... Nope. Okay. Well, let's... We only met her a few times. I mean, obviously we know by now that this was a lie. Doesn't know. So what am I missing? Something about testing, I'm sure of it. Doesn't use scrying. Doesn't do drugs. Ideas over morality, maybe? Free themselves from guilt. Oh, that's some thunder. Outgoing personal problems. Was that Atlas? Didn't see Liam. Similar. Unavoidable. It's okay. Auto-hypnosis. Lisa didn't try to date her. We know that's a lie. Is that what it is? Is it meditation? Nope. Okay. Is it leaders don't get involved? But at what point? Don't use threshold testing. Did he say anything? I don't remember him saying anything about... Oh, is that what it is? Oh my god.
You say you don't endorse threshold testing, that's the phrase, isn't it?
Yes.
Except you do, Paul, because you told me that the students use that CD in the mirror room. I've listened to that CD, and it very clearly mentions threshold testing. You keep batting this away, Paul. We don't really use hypnosis. The students aren't really tested, but I am this close to launching a full-scale investigation.
Look, we get a kickback from these students, and they have to be exceptional. Of course we have to test them. That doesn't mean we do anything illegal. What do you think we do? Bump off the ones we don't like?
Well, that depends on how far you push them, doesn't it?
Well, we certainly don't kill them. Nobody here wanted Kate dead.
I'm sure they didn't. But what do you expect, Paul, when you put students under that much pressure?
She was a very, very valuable student. She was worth a lot to the business.
Really? And how much would that be?
But if you really want to know, 50 grand.
She was worth 50 grand?
Yes.
What, you were selling her?
Of course we were selling her. You don't get this, do you? We make perfect employees. Month after month. That's all we do.
What do you mean, perfect employees?
What big business needs, Inspector, more than anything else, is none of this altruistic, goody-goody crap. What we look for is people with ambition, no ethics, push, greed is good, all right?
Wow.
We don't deal with all this comfort stuff. The survival of the fittest. That's all there is. There's no higher purpose, no big plan. There's nothing at the end of the rainbow. Except what you have and you can enjoy in the here and now.
Wow.
And what do you enjoy now, Paul?
You getting out of my house. I'm an old man.
You're gonna have to excuse me, Inspector. I'm a very busy man. I've got work to do.
It's midnight. What business do you do at midnight? Wait, don't answer that. I don't want to know.
I'll see myself out.
Cheeky bastard.
Lovely man, your father.
Shut the gate on your way out.
Oh, man. No one will notice if I just stand here.
He's doing his level best to shut this place down. Get rid of him.
He's a policeman. We can't just...
You saw this, Ryan. You man up and you sort it. Tonight.
I hope there's not a hotel in the village. Kyle. That's not suspicious at all. The police officer, you don't say that shit. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that shit.
That doesn't sound good. Two totally morally bankrupt men plotting to get rid of me. It's midnight. I don't have any backup and I don't even have a mobile phone. This is potentially quite bad. And what's Kyle got to do with it? I think I might make my way over to Atlas while Ryan isn't there. Maybe lock myself in.
Alright, let's do that. I was gonna go to the pub. Right? Wait, what? What was that? drunk man? What you doing?
Prove to me that you're man enough to do this, Kyle, and then you can deal with that ridiculous police inspector.
What is this? What the hell? Scotland Yard, not hell. Hello, Ryan.
How did you get here
Inspector,
before
what are
me?
you doing here?
Inspecting. So, come on. Let's have it.
I don't think you'd understand, Inspector. The best thing that you can do is turn around, go away, and leave us to it.
Knife.
What?
That knife gives me a perfect right to stick my nose in, investigate, and interfere.
This is all part of the Atlas course. It's a physical endurance exercise.
Drop the knife. The knife, Kyle!
Why don't you just arrest them right now?
Drop it!
Thank you. This paring knife will be lovely evidence.
Not looking 100% brilliant for you, Ryan.
Well, please, Inspector, you've poked your nose into Atlas's affairs enough times to know that imaginative flair is part of the course's success. Our lessons are reinforced by a unique emotional experience.
We give our employees
Terror?
PTSD.
It's an extremely evocative tool.
Well, it's a good job you're not in charge of the national curriculum.
Now look, Inspector, I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're thinking. But believe me, Atlas had nothing to do with the deaths of those people.
Eyewitness account of a satanic sacrifice in the woods. That's not what we call circumstantial evidence, Ryan.
Simon. Now, I saw Simon walking home with Kate last Friday after the meeting. Now, Simon had some strange idea that he was in the running to become prime candidate. Well, a knob of butter has more chance of becoming prime minister. Oh, wait.
So are you telling me?
Simon killed her. Well, it seems reasonable. It's likely, isn't it?
Any more likely than you, Ryan?
With a paring knife to some lady's eye in the middle of the woods?
Pig! I know. Police brutality. It's all right. Are you okay?
I'm gonna go home now. Get out of my Renaissance fair clothes. Well. I don't know why I'm coming here.
Damn. I suppose it was too much to hope that Ryan had left the place open.
Well, I don't know. He was there till fucking midnight. Jeez. We're almost done. I wonder if I ever got that guy's name.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
What would you say if I said it's been suggested that you were seen walking home with Kate after Atlas last Friday?
What? By who?
The same person who suggested that you wanted Kate out of the picture because you found out she was in the running to be prime candidate.
What? Who said that?
Just a question.
I didn't think I was in the running. It was Ryan, wasn't it?
I am in no position to say.
It was Ryan.
Simon, calm down.
No, I can prove it. Kate's driving license, give it to me.
Why?
Kate's driving license, please. See that pattern on the tape there? Let me show you something. See this pattern? Now look at that. It's the same pattern. This has come from the same roll of tape as this.
So?
So there's only one person has tape like that. Ryan. He gave me this piece of tape when I was in his office once.
Once.
Why has Kate's driving license got a piece of Ryan's tape on it?
I have no idea, Simon.
Why didn't we test that for
Oh, by the
fingerprints?
It's obvious, isn't it? Ryan was testing her. He was doing a boundary test to see how much she would do, how far she would go to be a prime candidate. But it all went wrong. Okay. It's one of the things we do at the course, right? You give something that's important to you to someone else, then they go and hide it somewhere. It's to teach you to not be bothered when you lose something that's important to you, all right? Kate gives her driving license to Ryan. Ryan goes and hides it somewhere down the lake. Kate finds out. She goes down looking for it, probably drunk, and she falls in.
I'm afraid I find that a bit far-fetched, Simon.
It makes perfect sense if you know anything at all about how Atlas works.
But Simon...
Sadly, that's true.
If you got the tape from Ryan, Kate could have got it from him.
He told me he doesn't lend it out.
Except it. Yeah.
Well, I didn't kill her! Do a lab test on the card. His DNA will be all over it.
And what if yours is all over it?
It won't be. I didn't kill her. I'm sorry. Just give me a minute. I need some painkillers.
Is he running away? Really, Simon?
Where did he go in such a hurry? Is he trying to act as suspiciously as possible?
Apparently. I guess we'll walk back up to the Atlas, I suppose? Such a high-speed chase. No, I'm not going to try to talk to Emma. Oh, that's a flag. It's like, what the hell's that? We're gonna check every outhouse, doghouse, hen house. And we're gonna talk to Rebecca real quick.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Have you seen patterned tape like this anywhere before?
Oh, Ryan's got some. I know because I borrowed it.
When was that?
A couple of months ago?
Have you still got it?
I don't think so. I haven't seen it since then.
Oh, but we know that's not true. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop.
Aha. You last saw that sticky tape 2 months ago, is that correct?
Yes.
So how come you used it last week to tape over the broken window outside? That's the same tape.
Well, I must have been mistaken.
You see, the reason I'm asking is that it's exactly the same tape that was found attached to Kate's driving license, found at the scene. The tape that only Ryan has. Ryan, and of course, you.
So what are you saying?
Who's got the tape now? Do you know where it is?
No. No, I don't know where it is. Why are you asking me about this tape?
You seem nervous, Rebecca. Is there a problem?
Well, you're practically accusing me of having something to do with that woman's murder, aren't you?
I wasn't accusing you of anything, Rebecca. Unless there's something you'd like to tell me.
This is the most flustered we've seen her.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Obviously, we'll be swabbing everyone in the area for DNA, so if anything comes up on Kate's license, DNA traces.
What'll come up? Nothing will come up. Right, I've had enough. I've got to get back.
Rebecca! Would you like to explain to me exactly what is going on?
Which bit? The fact that some leggy bitch was trying to steal my husband?
I think you had better tell me what you know, Rebecca.
Okay. You want to know what I know? Kate Vine seduced my husband and was going to blackmail him. Not only did she sleep with him, that whore did it just for his money, our money.
How did you work that out?
I heard her. I knew it was her arguing with Emma Bowman. Emma was trying to talk her out of it.
And how did she come to be at the lake?
She dropped that driving license thing when she came in. She was drunk. She dropped her bag. I took it out to the woods and stuck it over the lake. Then I waited for her. When she came out, I told her where it was, that someone had just run off into the woods with it.
You led her to the lake.
She was reaching out over the lake to get it. I didn't do anything. She just fell in.
But you let her drown.
It was dark. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't help her.
Really? Did you try, Rebecca?
Well, it was too late. She was just flapping about in the water. It was pathetic. She was making these gurgling sounds.
And what did you do?
I got a big stick. I just pushed her down with it until she stopped.
It was too dark to help
Well, she
her,
was
so
dead
I...
anyway.
So...
What did it matter?
God.
You killed her, Rebecca.
But she slept with my husband.
She didn't, Rebecca.
What do you mean?
You got the wrong girl.
Who? Emma. It was Emma.
Rebecca Rand, I am arresting you for the murder of Kate Vine. You do not have to say anything, but anything you do say may be taken down and will be used in evidence against you. Do you understand?
Yes.
So, it appears that Kate Vine's death was a tragic case of mistaken identity. But there are some loose threads here. What was Ryan doing with Kyle and that girl in the woods? What if I hadn't interrupted? And what really happened to Liam last year? It seems I've only scratched the surface of Atlas and the Rand business empire.
I know,
Trying to
right?
find out about Paul Rand's past is like peering into dense fog. He gives nothing away and covers his tracks with military efficiency. However, what is known is that Paul Rand has a lot of connections in high places. Politicians, celebrities, business leaders. Perhaps James Wilson's ideas weren't
It is
too wide
Satanism.
of the mark after all. I get the feeling there's still a lot more to learn about the Rand business empire.
You're going to have to excuse us. Atlas is closed for the moment, but we'll be open again very soon. Thank you for your interest.
God, I love him. Oh, I love him. Oh, I love this game. It is very good. So yeah, I think that there are so many things that is just great about this game. But I agree that ending does just kind of come out of left field. And Rebecca is so just cold and just stoic and just sort of, no, I don't know that. You'll have to ask Ryan. No, I know nothing about that. I have no interest at all in my husband's business. No, I'm not interested. And then she just gets caught by a piece of tape? Wow. Love it, though. Love it. So I am very happy with this game. And I really do hope that eventually they come back and they are able to make a second one. I know they've talked about it for a bit, but I don't think it's really gotten anywhere. Tomorrow, since I am finished with this game, I'm going to be playing... can I pull this up? Yeah. Haha, take that. You get to see my disc, whatever this is. I'm going to be playing Observer. It's made by the same people that did Layers of Fear. And it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. So I want to thank everybody for joining me today. Who's up? We got Turbinator is still up. Daryl is up. And me. So would you guys... What is Daryl playing? I mean, what is Turbinator playing? Far Cry 5? We'll throw over to Daryl, I think. Oh, I loved it. Love it. So, if you ever want to try this game for yourself and see if you can beat my completion score, which, 96%. I got 2% more than the TFS guys. If you want to beat that percentage, it's $10 on Steam, which, like I said, I love it. Love it so much. I love detective stories. So that's why I'm going to be playing Observer tomorrow. So what did I say? We're going to raid Daryl. Yeah. Thank you all for joining me so much. It means a lot to me that you've taken time out of your day to make me a part of your day, as I've taken the time to make you a part of mine. So let me know. I have all of my social contacts down there, Discord, Twitter, Twitch, obviously, as well as YouTube. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh, waiting for that to count down. 10, 3, 2.